pushing there. They get into a box, but another goal! Oh!
It'll be another lovely Wednesday. Welcome. This be Football Made in Ghana, your favorite football show in the country. Only in Pidgin, right here in Ghana. All we do is say we talk Ghana football matters, from the good to the bad to the worst. Wherever the corner of the story day, we will bring you here on the show. This week, or today on the show, we come talk some matters. Black Stars matters. The minister say they need $25 million. Make them prepare the team for AFCON and then World Cup. Where yesterday the minister do another interview where he said the money, the 25 million, people misquote them. It not before all national teams. It's not before only Black Stars, sorry, before all national teams. Where he give list of 31 matches or 32 matches where they go play from now to 2022. So we go get into the details of that matter. What really be the crux of the matter? Even if it be all national teams, $25 million, is it still too much? Is there a way like them go fit do this thing where people no go for? Because Charlie, menace bore. As the story come, people bore. They bore Ankasa. So we'll go get into the details of that story. They see how, or the rationale behind this whole idea of trying to raise money independent of the ministry, the budget, then take sponsor Black Stars, or as the minister say right now, all national teams. So we'll go look at that particular matter. We get special report give you on hooliganism in football, especially the beating and whacking of referees all over the place. The Accra team put together some very special report where we go play give you. But if you go to the GFA, managerial shake-up, if you like, some reshuffle, they move. Some people lose their job. Somebody, he go talk something, do some interview, they finish, they come do the list, they come out in name for there. Charlie, you know, freedom comes at a price. You go if you talk, now if you talk finish, what you go come no? Now they know we control that one. So we go talk about that. Then we go look at the Ghana Premier League, of course. We match week 21 now. The problem is teams will not then be title contenders, if you like. All of a sudden, things don't go well. We will focus on two of those teams, Karela United and Accra Great Olympics. And one of my guests here, they love talk about Olympics rough. I don't know, maybe you watch Olympics too much. Can't turn into his DNA. Where the other guests where I get on the show too, it be hard to folk fan. But you see, when you dey hard to folk, then you be obsessed with your rivals, the opponents. You see, like some neighbor, they worry about body, they worry about the other one. Every day he go Facebook about Great Olympics. We'll go talk about that one as well on the show. As usual, the show be live and interactive on social media. My name is Fentuo Tahiru Fentuo. We'll take some short break. When we come back, I go introduce my guests. Then we'll go start rolling. Make it not go anywhere. Football Made in Ghana, live on City TV. My name is Fentuo Tahiru Fentuo. My first guest on the show, I bring him back last week, come the week before. My first guest on the show today, Mr. Kwao. Yeah. Everything okay?
Charlie, what's up?
Right now,
boom.
They alternate. If you come today and next week, they come. The big might be scarce. They get you. They look for you, say, they get you. But I hope everything fine.
Charlie, I did.
Yeah, everything fine. Since we get a new set, come, eh?
No.
How you like come?
Yeah, as I enter the play, I say no. Yeah, man.
You make nice.
Yeah.
You make nice. You make nice. Anyway, all right. My next guest, right? Yeah, they like bring him here. Last week too, he come. He go someplace. I go busy where he go. I choose back on the show. I choose Tamakulu. Welcome back. Charlie, my brother. Have everything. Stand here for me. Stand here for me. Right now,
right now, see lights.
Why you grow fast like that?
Oh, Charlie.
Your money come on. I know where you go last week.
Oh, now go this year no small.
Yeah. You bab.
Yeah.
Your man take flight go Kumasi.
So boys they chill. Boys for chill. It be important.
But it be important. When was the last time you go Kumasi?
It's like
years.
2 years.
So this one might be job, it no be pleasure.
Myself are from there.
This one might
be family for there.
It be job, it no be pleasure trip. It be job we go do so.
May the job take us places.
Amen.
May the job take us. But guys, this week the issues plenty.
Yeah.
Like it really plenty. I don't know where we go feast ourselves, but there's only one place. This week on Monday, the sports minister go the presidency, right? He go see Nanado. He go beg him, say, oh, Mr. President, you see, we need $25 million to take sponsor the Blasters go AFCON. Then take sponsor the Blasters qualified 8 matches. That be how many matches then go play. The 8 matches crowd to be asterisks. Because the two, if you know top your group in the first 6 matches, the other two you know go play. But he Adam, he said, oh, we need 25 million. But the president come talk in mind too. President too come where he talk, say, oh, this be the issue. So he beg corporate Ghana. In fact, CEOs of the biggest companies in Ghana were there that morning. So make we start, then compartmentalize the issues. Beginning with that morning, that breakfast meeting at the Jubilee House. The minister be the first person where he talk, where he explained why they need $25 million to sponsor the national team, or at the time, to sponsor the Black Stars for AFCON and the World Cup. Make you listen.
As I stated earlier, it is the dream of our nation to win the African Cup of Nations again in Cameroon next year, and also to qualify for the FIFA World Cup in Qatar. This campaign, which requires substantial amount of investment to be able to execute this mandate. Government alone cannot shoulder the cost at the expense of other sporting disciplines. Historically, Your Excellency, the Blasters have done so well anytime corporate Ghana has thrown its weight behind the team. Supporting the Blasters will enable government to use the sports budget fairly to support other sporting disciplines, especially as the nation gear up for the Tokyo Olympics in July this year. The Ministry of Youth and Sports assured all our commitment to strict and judicious use of financial resources which will be at the disposal of the Blasters and other sport body from both public and private source.
All right, he explained. He said we need money for the AFCON and the World Cup. He said these two competitions require substantial amount of money. So he did beg corporate Ghana, because this country, we get history. Every time corporate Ghana sponsor the Blasters, then they do well. When Ronaldo say, the president say, okay, I hear you. When Ronaldo do passionate appeal to the Ghanaian people, the corporate institutions, make them come sponsor the team. Then, if they can't sponsor the team, he tax the team, make them go win the AFCON, then reach the World Cup semi-finals. Take a listen to the president.
The Ministry of Youth and Sports, working with the Ghana Football Association, needs some 25 million United States dollars to realize our objectives for these two major tournaments. Of COVID-19, government would have found it difficult to raise this amount by itself. Government, however, is committed to providing 10 million United States dollars of this targeted amount. We should be reminded of the fact that a successful Ghana in the world's game brings credit and renown to all Ghanaians and Ghanaian businesses and opens up even more doors for Ghanaians and their business. Bringing back smiles to the faces of our people is priceless, as the ripple effect will be felt in all aspects of our lives and of our respective organizations. So I'm asking all of you to contribute to raising the balance of this amount, which is 15 million United States dollars.
I call on all of you to contribute to raise the significant balance of the 50 million. The committee say the government has committed $10 million. That be the amount then commit for day. Does this be the matter? But you see, As they make the announcement finish, for social media, like everywhere you pass, tell people ball, like giddy people ball, like people ball. Angasa say what? Why black sir? Nathan, into you ball. Oh ball. You ball. I see your Twitter. Your Twitter. Then you ball.
As I see, that thing I just look at while I laugh.
He weak you.
Yeah.
He weak you.
Not we no ball, but he weak we. Like you no go feel ball. Like what the energy day?
I get special guest from Kumasi, New Adams from Ishra FM. They join Mr. Africa. That be his nickname, Mr. African Football. No, Charlie, what's up?
Good friends.
As you hear the news, you two you ball or you know ball 25 million.
Me, I bought past everybody.
You walk past everyone.
I bought past everybody.
So this be the matter. So everybody ball. So how's everybody ball? This be Monday. Charlie, things they happen quickly for this country. Yeah. Tuesday, the next day, the minister do interview with Umar Sanda face to face, where he say, you know what, the money, some mistake go there somewhere because the money we don't talk say it be for only the national team, only the Blasters. So we say it be for all national teams because me I'm minister for all. So the money is for all. Take a listen to the minister.
We have programs not only for Blasters. Let's shift our focus from Blaster. It is national teams. We have under 17 national team. We have under 20 national teams. We have under 23 national teams. We have also the senior national team. Aside this, the women football too, the same. Mm-hmm. And all these teams have tournaments that they have to engage. Either they are qualifying matches or they are going to participate in those tournaments. We've done estimate for all our national teams, and we think that we will need an estimated figure about $25 million.
Okay. The minister backtrack or what? No be the guest, so I go start from him. No. You hear the minister, he don't take 24 hours, he backtrack, he say the money, he no talk say before all national teams. No. Sorry, for only Blaster. It be for all national teams. But you heard the president, he said 2 competitions, he said make them win one, then go semi-final one. So I don't know what your mind they do as you hear this backtracking and this, I don't know, but the whole thing really, they look messy. I don't know what you think.
Yeah, French, the minister, through the fire where they come from journalists and the citizens, no? What they make the minister won't place much here. You remember the day that GFA visited him at his office?
Yeah.
That is where he told the Ghana Football Association officials that winning the African Cup of Nations 2021 is the project of the president of the land.
Yes.
He told them. So I wasn't surprised the president himself came out to say winning African Cup of Nations 2021 is a priority, and then qualify for the World Cup 2022 and all that. You have to get around $30 million before we can achieve those targets.
Yeah.
The problem is the minister in his interview with Umar Sanda one-on-one, the minister debated again. we are here. FIFA announced that they have cancelled under 17 under 20 World Cups until 2023 because of the pandemic. So if the budget 25 million for all national teams, what tournaments are these under 17 and under 20 going to play?
That be the question.
Or they are budgeting for the tournament in 2023.
I don't know. They said the money is up to 2022 per. Where they give some list. I don't know if you see the list. They list some 32 matches be where they say that be the matches where all the teams go play.
They won't do as clock on the dome. They won't do as clock on the dome. We too will do asset.
I mean, when I come to Nathan on this matter, because I mean, Nuhu is very explicit, because the matter all they look very messy. Look like somebody's trying to deceive somebody somewhere, or somebody's trying to take somebody, like, excuse my language, crocodile John, like we be Johns where we dey here. Nathan, you Ankasa, you be PR person, com person, like something is missing.
See, the whole thing, it be bad, it be disaster, communication disaster. From the person who crafts the idea to the speech they go read for there to the reaction to everything. So wait, make we start from the very top. Who is sit down where he plans say we dey go play AFCON, we dey go play World Cup qualifiers and whatever matches.
Yeah.
So make we talk say we go need $25 million. Second point, even if it be true safe, say we go need $25 million. In this context, people there where they don't have water. Now we they build bulk supply points for Kaswa. Recently, what be the next trending issue? Saglemi housing and stuff.
Yeah.
Right? Food prices they go up and things. People know. So therefore read the room and realize that this matter there, if we can't talk now, it never ever go be. And if you go through the matches, what calculation they do where they arrive at that amount? 25 million. Do you understand what $25 million they mean?
Then say each Black Stars qualifier will cost minimum $700,000.
Okay, so what they go inside? Because if you charter flight safe, it be how much? Assuming say with the charter flight, because I heard the minister they talk say, oh, they go travel and charter flights. We go play for South Africa.
Flights no, they go SA.
Yo, whatever.
So they for charter.
Okay,
when the last one then charter be $140,000.
So what if they go that 700,000 inside?
That's a good question.
Accommodation,
is it hotel,
transport, or per diem?
And is it the same if we play at home and away?
So if you play for home, it be what? How much it they cost we?
Because you play at home, where exactly is the money?
No.
Because we they train for free.
We know the
hotel, them plazas,
if you move on from all of that, the speech the president read, I'm not sure say the president he wake up, suck tea where he talks say, oh, make you give them money. I sure say he they read from some script where they write.
Beside the script, I sure say they analyze these things before they discuss. Yeah, they discuss.
You can't tell we barely 24 hours later say, oh, the thing then some miscommunication day, and that it be for all the national teams. Even if it be for all the national teams, plus the calendar. No make some very good points. Is it under 17 tournament? They cancel them.
The next 22.
They cancel the next one be 2023.
The Meteors no go play till the next Olympics. 4 years from now.
They no qualify. So then our next qualifier go start 2023 or 2024. So really, then that list, they really check that list or they not check that list?
No, I say no. Nathan, hold your thoughts. Nuhu too, I send them the list right now. So I'm sure Nuhu too, they look at the list. Make I show one of you the list itself of the matches, the national team matches where the minister say they can't spend
the... Before we go into the list, the first item on the list be what it the bomb itself.
You say what?
Training camp. Training camp in Europe. May 20 to June 2. It be 12 days. When the prep,
they go ahead of the Ethiopia game.
With the prep go do what? It be Ethiopia will they go play. Why will they play the match for Ghana? Why will they go to Europe 12 days?
A shock. Why? The whole match.
Why? 12 days. Why?
No.
12 days.
No, I mean see
something.
Charlie,
the way the Black Stars have my reputation day for this town inside there. The people
nobody for mention money and Black Stars.
They handle the Black Stars, but they for they guard.
Okay, so anyway, this be the first batch of. So these ones we know. Ghana, Ethiopia, it be World Cup qualifier. Ghana, South Africa, World Cup qualifier. Ghana, Zimbabwe, Ghana. There is a women international window. You know, be specific. So in other words, that window, no. So whose team go play in that window? Is it princesses? Is it queens? Because around the map, then you go, you see another women international window. Then you see playoff first leg. This be the World Cup playoff.
That one it not be guaranteed. Say you go play some.
The minister said they for make the budget for him because you know why make you go cut there now they look for money. Then
okay, so make a base. So if the playoff we no play, that money where it go pass?
They go refund them or they go postpone it to the next one. Later, let's go. He said CHAN 2023 qualifiers match day 1 and 2. That be in December. Then still in December, then go do pre-AFCON training tour. Blaster, they no indicate where. Then you go on a 2022 AFCON tournament itself. They go play at least 3 matches in the group stage. We could go to the next page. Go play 3 matches in the group stage. Of course, then they go have it's a round of 16, sorry. Quarter final. Then it go on and on and on. This be the number of matches. He said 32 matches overall, including women, men, every single one of them. That be what they take this money take go do. Actually,
Charlie.
Now make I come to you. I know say you get plenty talk as far as this one is concerned. This is the next page. Sorry. So another international women's
window again.
Chan qualifies. Under 20 boys waffle tournament is June 2022. Also they see some under 23 qualifiers for there. That one they start in 2022 as well, September. Then beach soccer final tournament. That one is October 2022. Oh, that's what they under GFA.
The qualifiers where they don't make a goal for
they want money for the tournament. Nathan, keep quiet. then you get
Charlie, I miss Songo.
You get 2022 under 17 get somebody he do. Talk. If you man make it talk. Anyway, got you,
Charlie.
I don't it to me.
Yeah, even the very first item on the list, it only tells you something. Say, we'll have our say, they'll have their way. Look, the people who will draft this, sit down, discuss them. Then they are well aware of the potential backlash. Then do this before. The minister may be new to the sports sector, but the people around them, they'll not be new. So then go do what they want to do. We will go talk what we don't want to talk. The truth be this. If any right-thinking person will understand Wana football sector, knows the needs of Wana football sector, if there is $10 million available, the Black Stars will be the place where you don't want to go spend them. Right. If you do that thing, it tells you, they understand the job. You don't know the job inside. Because the sports ministry, the latest big money investment where they make, what be the reason why they don't feel complete? It don't be money.
That be the 10
the sports resource centers. It be money. They don't feel pay contractors safe.
He said them pay. That one safe. Yes,
they don't pay. The contractors no go job. They don't do the job.
He said all be 90% complete.
But you not finish the job. You postpone 3 different deadlines. You don't meet them. In fact, the offensive accidents will happen. As the sports minister go there, go talk. Then give them land. I mean, say go build one for them. Pickaxe, ground, they're no hits. We get issues for on a football way for fix. If there is $10 million available, you won't look at coaching education.
Yes.
And not just for football. You go spread them. In fact, if you currently in boxing, we get only 3 certified coaches, boxing trainers for this country.
Of course. That's a big deficit.
It's a joke.
Athletics say.
See, every time,
across the proper sports, proper sports.
Every time.
How many qualified coaches?
Trainers day.
Athletics, boxing, football.
Look, every time, if you check the current Black Stars group of players where we get, how many of them had their education in Ghana here? Their football education in Ghana here?
The one in the team now?
Yes, in the current Black Stars.
I mean, quite a lot. Pate, Kudus,
most of them just went to school here, but in terms of their football education, Pate cut his footballing teeth in Spain. He may have played for Tema Youth, but his actual football education.
Tema Youth cried there, forget them.
Yeah, the pattern we see today, it be product of the Spanish football
That's
system.
true. Yeah. That's true.
So for me, every time we they talk about
Kudus is courtesy some Englishman.
Charlie, today the GFA said that they start juvenile football.
Yeah.
Who be the world-class trainers who go coach these boys?
Have you done they train the coaches? You forget. They do coaching training now.
We license.
License D.
Are you kidding me?
You know say if you go place, say it be proper license A-type coaches they coach.
You go Spain.
They say it be process. So
no, Charlie.
Anyway, actually,
so for me, $US available. We get
more important things.
There are more important things we for.
But if the minister say if they don't pay the money where the players say they don't go play and then they go come in
the boys themselves, the last time Wakasu Day Angel, you go talk say them money not be the issue.
Oh, yes.
The issues where they prevent the team from winning, it be indiscipline. It be the distractions, like tournaments they come with, they discuss money.
Yeah.
Tournaments they come with, they discuss captaincy and all of those things. It be the factions for the team. It be those things that they stop the team.
Nathan, if you get $700,000, what you go do?
Me personally.
Charlie,
You go play one match.
Oh no. Let me get 700,000. Make I see. I for sort my mommy out. I go buy them house.
All right. So we go move it on. The Black Stars go AFCON 2019, of course. We know what happened. Then go there to some year. The minister come, he go parliament. He say we spent $4.5 million for the competition. He say we will come back with better particulars. The particulars we no see. The new minister take over. He said the 4.5 million. No. So it be like that no be all. He said some people still they chase them for money, including the Egyptian embassy for Egypt and some travel and tour agencies. Take a listen.
If your successor in the same government could not account for 4.5, what's the guarantee that you can account for 25 million?
We are different species, and like you mentioned, I'm not privy to. By then, I wasn't in Parliament. I don't know the information he gave out to Parliament, of which you are saying that he couldn't give details and promise of giving further details. I'm not aware about that.
You are aware. You were asked that question at the vetting, and you promised to work on it.
What I said, the Parliament never said he never brought. They said he never brought additional information. They asked that if I come and there is information on it, will I make the information public? I said, why not?
Okay.
This is a public office.
So have you found any information since?
Once it's a public office, then I have a opportunity to have the public is demanding for information. I should be able to give the public information.
Since you came
going
to
forward,
his desk.
let me tell you. I said going forward. What I can assure you, I can assure you is that every penny that is given to us towards our sporting competition that we are going to engage in, Sandra, you can take it from me. There will be straight accountability.
Okay.
They will be devoid of wastage.
Okay.
We will ensure that we come back to you. If you are chattering like the last time we went to go and play our qualifier for AFCON, we chartered a flight, and the flight cost us almost $140,000.
Okay, you let us know.
So if you have it, I will let you have it.
No problem.
This is how much I paid. This is the receipt.
What about the past?
I've just told you what I did. So if you want it, we'll give you the receipt, and you can cross-check from the airline.
I'm very happy with your transparency.
Shall I be like this man? They can't make hot for the ministry there.
This minister.
Esiama in handing over notes.
You know they
No get any proper details of.
Even I know who they talk.
You hear?
If you see the things really happen, this minister there, I can tell you, total failure. You don't know anything about football. You don't know anything about what is going on in Ghana football.
You know when he shout, he just they shout.
Yeah,
we like the ball.
If the name of the ministry, we will make it Ministry of Black Stars, because we all know we have Olympic Games ahead of us. That should be the major concern. Our budget and everything should go there. The Benjamin Azamati and the boys have done well to qualify for Olympic Games, and we are here talking about 2022 World Cup, where we don't even play the qualifiers yet.
A shock. It will be an interesting country. Anyway, so we got to take some short break. So just stay on for me. When we come back, some reshuffling they happen for the various coaching departments at the GFA. We go delve into that. Make you not go anywhere. This be Football Made in Ghana. Welcome back. This be Football Made in Ghana on CTTV. My name is Fentuo Tahiru. Fentuo. Last week, the GFA do some massive reshuffle from the national team. Some people, my jobs, my source of food, a bomb. Maybe that is that I know not to pay already.
I mean, if you make beans, if you go get some chop.
Kofobi, Jane.
Nana.
Abomo.
And you?
No, we did any abona.
This kind of appointment, you know, politicians they say job for the boys.
Let me take a look at the full list.
The job for the boys.
Yes, job for the boys.
How you go to promote a coach from under 15 to under 20, where you don't play tournament, where you don't play any competition, but you promote them from under 15 to under 20.
So maybe the promotion, the thing they do for the back door. I mean, you and I know they see. So maybe that's why. Anyway,
why do you go get national under 17 women's national team the coach?
I don't know. As for Ben Foucault, they agree that you will agree on the same thing. That man for not the coach any national team. It's not personal. I don't even know him. But what he do with the under 17 was a disgrace.
You can't then you give him another job.
Okay. No, make I do the full reshuffle. Make I show you who get where or who go where. So there you see. So the Black Starlets to get new. As Kotoko Sakmax work no do, he be well connected, so he get another job. Under 17 Starlets, he go be assisted by Wilfred Domo and so Black Stars B2. I know work out for his impressive performance at Great Olympics. Then reward him. He get the Black Stars B coach. Significantly, then sack my brother Ibrahim Tanko. Meanwhile, the whole country, Ibrahim Tanko get qualification past anybody. But they sack him after he play one match against Azerbaijan.
Charlie, one friendly in 2 years.
Yes. Well, they sack him. They say the friendly is enough. They have seen enough to know that he's no good. So they sack him.
But Tanko, you see,
no.
Make I show you. Tanko to no help in body. I sure that me, I don't know. But if anybody they assess Tanko in work, they go look the Olympic qualifiers. When they go feel half case.
The two penalties.
They go talk say see.
But that don't be the Black Stars.
Adeba. But they go talk say see each other. So we, you know.
But no, you see, Nathan, but
we all know why they sack him.
Management committee members too. You see, FA Cup now it be Wilson Atta, Black Queens. The chairperson now be Abibata. Then Meteors reasonably they take it Fred Achi because right now he be GOC executive committee member, treasurer in fact. Where the Meteors be the Olympic team, so if for they close. It makes sense. That appointment they make sense, but all the other appointments. Enim Ado too, of course, juvenile football. He want more Enim Ados. No, sorry, more Enim Kujos. So he good for him. Black Princesses, Ben Foucault, new in ankle. He get another job for there. No, make I begin. Make I ask you this question. Why you figure say Tanko losing job? Because if he, after the under 23 then give on the Black Stars B on it. So think about that. You know we say the after the under 23 you no qualify, they still give on Black Stars B. But that one like I choose your man one friendly match, they sack your man. No. What's up for that?
Even the friendly match where you go play the crowd, you know Biam do the collapse. If the CK will do the collapse, CK change the team. Then we get the invitation. No, Ibrahim Tanko can't take this players to Uzbekistan for friendly. After 2-1 defeat, then Shaka. But we all know, say, if the interview is good, that be why they won't pin him. that be the whole truth. But if you look at the appointment, some of the appointment, the funny mission. You take the princess appointment, the Black Princesses appointment.
Yes.
You know, the welfare officer be man, Felix Bewu.
Wow.
I'm not sure whether the ladies will be able to tell their problems to the man.
And you see, the funny thing is that the point you are making, there used to be a woman, you know, so.
Yes. Because we are talking about women here. The Black Princess is the national under 17 women's team. But man be the welfare officer for the national team. So how is that possible? So if I say it's a job for the boys, if you understand me.
So you have a whole technical team for women's team, and the only female there be the team doctor.
Yes. And the most vital position in that technical team is the welfare. And the welfare to be man.
Even for
So
team like that.
How the guys will tell how the guys will talk their personal problems to the man. How?
Wow. I don't know what you make of the point.
The welfare officer issue, it be issue, but it no be issue. It no be issue with it being a man. If he worked plus women before, understand the Masaki, knows what it takes to do that job. Just that there are not enough women in the football landscape. That be why they feel say,
you know, here there was a woman they come out and bring my, you know, they listen to them.
That be the part where they feel say we need to do more.
Yeah.
Where we for at least encourage more of women, of the ladies into on a game. But generally, one of the issues for the past administration be say a lot of these appointments be opportunity to reward people who be loyal to you. In the past, some coaches get Black Stars assistant jobs because they give information to the FA boss. It be things where we speak about, we know like. Okay. So if we come where coach where even he lose in position as head coach, that he becomes second assistant at in club side, if they appoint him into a national team, it gives reason for people to speculate. People go feel suspect you say no, this one it be them now the movement way if you say if for sort in boy. Beyond that, if it comes to youth teams, it be purely different skill set where we they require for them. Because over there, we they teach, we know the coach.
Yes.
You know here the titles where you win. If for be somebody where go feel add value to the players at that level.
Patience.
Yes. So you be somebody where you for understand what it takes to do that job. How many
could you be that kind of person?
I know they see I'm so. Me from under 17, under 20, under 15. All of these coaches, maybe for the black meteors, we go for make exception. But for our youth teams, you for be somebody who's a teacher. You for be somebody where you're not after results. Say you there, make we park the bus, get results.
It be the swap Pakwesi Fabian with Maxwell.
Even for Pakwesi Fabian, I feel say.
Well, I think I'm gonna put under 23 there.
Obviously, because of how Pakwesi make his name and what we know say he's good at, he should not leave our football, the youth football setup. If we not leave, we will find a role to him. I don't believe say that role for be head coach.
Could he be maybe head of coaching education for youth teams?
So look, we need to be deliberate about so, and it be worrying. Say we know the fit tell the distinction from what it takes for some of these appointments from club side.
That's true. That's true. We don't get clear-cut criteria. Like nobody knows what goes into the appointment. You just go there and then give you name. That'd be the biggest problem. Anyway, we're gonna try to switch our attention now to the Ghana Premier League. It heats up, it no be small. But also some people that my chicks they heat up. The way then they slap referees left, right, center for the Ghana Premier League inside. You know, even from Division 1 League, Ghana Premier League, everywhere. Now then they threaten people to things like that. The Democrats put together a very interesting report. A report on the attacks on referees in Ghana football generally. We talked to some key stakeholders on this matter and how we go address the matter because if we stop, because the intimidation, the effect of officiating and all that. So we could take a look at the report. After that, we'll come and we'll look at match week 21 of the Ghana Premier League and look ahead to match week 22. Take a look.
In March this year, Ghana football was hit with yet another barbaric act of hooliganism in an incident which saw centre referee Fentuo Tahiru and his two assistants beaten to a pulp by fans of Division 1 League side Wamanafo Mighty Royals after a league game against Bofakwatano. The Ghana Football Association's swift disciplinary actions against the club, however, did not deter fans of Brekum Chelsea from using the incident as a reference point while verbally abusing a referee in their Ghana Premier League game against Legon City's late taste of Legon City's head coach Bashir Hayford.
My worry is that the officials were threatened. They were insulted, threatened that they would beat them, as had happened in the one man so four or something. And so the referees were
I think they were intimidated.
They were intimidated. Now they at the tunnel, they told them that if even one of them chased them into this, I was annoyed even chasing him into the room. telling him if they should lose, they will beat him like the Womanafo, something. Yeah. And so that Womanafo, the referee doesn't want to also be beaten like what. So he was scared. And look at what happened.
The individuals who are usually at the end of such abuse are the referees. And this unfortunate trend which breeds fear is rapidly beginning to affect their performances on the pitch. They now face a painful enigma as their job has now become a life and death affair. Referees manager at the Ghana Football Association, Alex Kote, has called for tougher sanctions to be imposed on the culprits in order to curb the menace.
And also we need to institute very punitive measures as far as sanctions are concerned. You understand? Taking a team from his match venue is not enough. I think that it must go beyond that. You understand? I mean, since this assault, I've tried to talk to some countries and also find out what they did to keep up some of these things. And what they told me was that if a team official or maybe supporters or assault a match of official, he had to lose 3 points on 6 points. You understand? That alone is quite hard enough for a club, because assuming you are struggling to accumulate points and then fans, supporters assault a referee, and for that matter you are going to lose 6 points out of your accumulated points, it means that you are moved from a venue and you still go and continue playing.
Kote is also urging referees to remain resolute and continue performing their duties with integrity despite their vulnerability.
We know the adjudicating processes that we have here. It takes some time, but then football must still go on. You understand? It is just like you send your case to CAS, and CAS tells you that the ruling will come after 6 months. Will you say that you will not play football? You must still go on and play football. You understand? And so, yes, the adjudicating bodies, I believe that will come up with their decisions. But then, once football is going on, and once referees would have to go and officiate, they will be very strong.
The Ghana Football Association has been working swiftly to punish offenders with a range of sanctions from fines to stadium bans. General Secretary of the Association, Prosper Harrison-Ado, says the association is now working closely with the Ghana Police Service to criminalize these acts and prosecute the offenders.
But we are working with the Ghana Police Service, and recently, with some of the cases, we've given them the video of the incidents, and so that work will go on. The criminal justice system is not a day's job, and so they will get a video, they will take their time, they would put their criminal justice system into action, and let it not surprise anybody if somebody is arrested. The thing that people must appreciate is that when you commit crime, there's no limitation. So you can commit the crime today, you can be arrested 2 years' time. So the police are doing their investigation. When they are ready, they can come and arrest you.
All right, Daniel Cranting with that special report. So I beg, if you be football fan, they will stop the beat the referees. We beg you. You know nice. You know nice. They sport one of football. We beg you. Speaking of which, the Ghana Premier League.
But they beat only referees. They beat coaches too.
And Powell.
The way they beat Ernest Thompson.
Oh,
weeks.
Man, they wheelchair.
But Thompson to somebody they call you Kote Powell, they do like that.
But the people plenty. What
they say they beat our man. They say get juju for important. I mean, not be saying they laugh at me. Say the beat. They say he want the whole open in translate. What this?
He say he no knows that he get wallet for him, but anyway. So, speaking of Ernest Thompson Kote, in boys come back, that incident that they talk about, it happened for Brekum. In boys come back home, where they can give us some very handsome reward. They ship Great Olympics and Kasa. That's where we go start when I review from. They ship them by 4 goals to 1. 4 goals to 1. It not be small. It not be small result. You always they like talk about Great Olympics and what the problems are at the moment. Yeah. Since the restart, they don't win any match. I mean, what they go on for there?
It be because they know they prepare for opponents. And you see, last 2 weeks ago, after the game plus, was it Legon Cities? Yes. I asked Anna Walker, say, from what I see, it be like the ball them then can't say they don't want play. It be in all them play. They know if you react to anything cities do. So what? Then the scout teams or what? Charlie, you know if you give me any answer, eventually he admits he don't know the scout teams. So I talk say before the game, I talk say Olympics will walk into a trap one of these days. Funny enough, after this game, Thompson Quarter talk say this win it be the product of the scouting work then do before this game. Then and you could tell from the goal say it was so easy. Them plan the thing from room where then just come paste time for the pitch top. And me, that's plus the second issue that I get plus the Olympics team. The boys they feel say where then cash. That be all. The performance that they play now, if for few win them the league.
Yeah. Interesting.
And that thing too for me, it be problem because look, the football you see the ball Mediama play.
Correct football.
You know, that is not even Mediama at their best.
Yeah. Justice Blair and Kodo. That's why I go bring in new on this one. No, this weekend, Charlie, for Wase, you be the Wase King Kong. Somebody, you be like, Mediama come there, then come discover gold against Kotoko.
Well, we forgive credit to the Apreko then his technical team members. They studied Kotoko, they realized Kotoko's strengths and weakness, and then paraded a team that will just dismantle Kumasi and Kotoko. They knew Fabio Gama has been the creator of the team. They knew Augustine Okra has been in good form since the arrival of Barreto. So if you watch the game, they outplayed these two players. Fabio Gama didn't get any room to operate. Augustine Okra was off because Ibrahim Yaro was putting checks on him. Doing this perfectly, it means Mediama were on their way to getting at least a point from the game. They needed a draw at least, but they ended up getting the goal that probably gave the winner. And we will have to blame the midfielders of Kumasi and Kotoko, especially Emmanuel Sakore and Habib Mohamed. All the two goals, if you watch the game well, you realize they were not doing their job well on the field. And the second goal to Abarora will take some of the blame. But as I said, we should give credit to your prep and your champion and the other technical team. They really, really showed that they know the Masters and Tokotoko team. And that is why they were able to identify the weaknesses of the team and then bounce on that to get the win. You know, many people are saying, Kotoko didn't play, Kotoko played without Mudashim Salifu. But Mediama to play without Justice Blair.
Yeah.
But they were so able to get a win. And if you look at the depth of the Mediama squad, it is just amazing.
Yeah.
A match, Ture sat out at the bench throughout, but still Mediama came from behind to do Kotoko. It should tell you Mediama are very, very serious about winning the league. I agree. Gofes Ghana told them they want them to win the league for them, and that is what Mediama are doing now.
Yeah. It be like maybe they go get third time lucky because the previous 2 seasons were in the top of the league and truncate them. What about House of Folk? Well, House of Folk, them all things good for them. They get a new coach and all that. The problem be them our opponent, Karela United. Since the restart, they not win one game. This team before then they come back. Nobody they feel can get. But you like Kotoko sport that juju for there or wait a sport that juju for away from home. If you get any win again, Nathan, I don't know what they go and be. If your second favorite team.
This is our second favorite. but I mean, I'm not shocked because you can't say the truncated league as in the camp and Karela really they struggle.
Yeah.
So they break even some time, they breathe, they change the Marcos, they bring Evans Adote. Yeah. Of course, they start work. But the problem for Karela, that means it be two sides. One, over reliance on DWC. Mm-hmm. If DWC if you know they score, means a problem day. They know they don't have any other option. The other challenge with them away form. So now if you know if you beat Hearts for home, place where you beat them before, if you know if you get wins at home, You know, if you pick up wins on the road, you say if you
because
had,
even in the first round when they were winning, they were top crowd. They no be away, they be home.
They be their home
Now
form.
as the home form
So now
dissipates.
the home form spoil. Now problem.
Wow.
Before try and find wins on the road. Where it be major problem. Give Karela.
All right, make I show you the full results from match week 21 of the Ghana Premier League. Anyway, the Hearts of Oak.
But this boy, how if he missed that last minute chance?
Yeah, I mean the Hearts of Oak equalizer there. The match ending 1-1 between Karela and Hearts of Oak. Anyway, this be
final minute.
Great opportunity with Ruben. He messed up. Anyway, this be the table for now. 36 points for Mediama Sporting Club. Then they top. Kotoko second, 35. Hearts of Oak 34. Olympics 34. Olympics then they 34 chair.
I think they stop the win matches.
Then Karela
on the bed.
Karela they 33. So that be the bottom significantly. Liberty Professionals come out. Because they win again 3 in a row for them, and the Innocent doing wonderful things.
Yeah.
The time they can face us, then he the first. Just be saying face another shit.
No, but that team, but you know what's them are numbers. By the time the league truncates, they be like they score what some of the highest
most,
number of goals. Where even in this league, they score the goals. The balance where they know have now.
Yeah. All right. What about match week 22? So what's coming up this weekend? Here you go. Achieve pick out the lot. Dreams FC has babies versus House of Oak. Now you have to put the color.
Dreams get depleted team now.
Yeah.
So for the weekend game versus Legon Cities, now then for add 4 injured players to make up the numbers.
Yeah.
So I no go shock if Hearts beat them, but the real game of interest go be the Kotoko Legon Cities game.
No, you feel I say Kotoko go feel return to winning ways against Legon Cities on a Saturday night in Accra.
It be big match for Legon City. Men in the league, that match against Kotoko is a must win. You know, but before they play against his former team.
Yep.
Yes, all the boys who they Legon Cities now know Kotoko. They know the pedigree of the team. This is the time for them to make the owners of Legon City smile. Because they've invested so well in them. And one particular thing I want to see is Victoria Adebayo. Ever since he came to Ghana Premier League with all his form, he has not played Kotoko.
Yeah.
Who I want to see something on Saturday. If Adebayo go do his thing against Kotoko or not.
Okay.
But Kotoko too, we all know the lose against Mediama gave them reality check. They want to bounce back, but it's a tough game. Very, very tough game.
And no, one more thing for this year about your favorite team, Ashanti Gold. Then score 4 goals again. For the first time in a while, they be one of the teams that they score for fun the whole. Then they go to Elmina Sharks. What a match that is! No, be so.
It be tight one. You know, as good started the second round. Well, 4 games, no defeats.
Yeah.
2 wins and 2 draws. 4-0 in the last game. It means things are going well.
Yeah.
But Sharks is a tough ground to go. Yeah, even though they are not playing at Elmina. But Elmina Sharks, looking at the kind of players they have, they are a very tough team to beat. I want to see something from Ashwood. If really they mean business in the second round, they have to get at least a draw from that game.
Okay.
But Sharks?
No, thank you very much.
Sharks no get substantive coach now. Then say,
they say no that no left.
Later they can put our statement say they on important international mission. So.
But maybe the Olympics Liberty game. Because as Olympics them are form
dip.
They go try, of course, put up some good performance. Maybe against Liberty, probably the most informed team in the second round. They win 3 on the bounce.
Yeah.
It be Accra and they play for. They never go fair that game, you know. But I don't know how they go approach, whether or not they want to play gang-ho football or they still go remind them about this. See, we still not really make safe. So if we make very careful, I guess because Olympics they are now pressure them at top. They go open inside and try go chase some win.
Thank you very much, Nathan. You go feel if you watch from home, you go watch the games for stadium right now because 25% capacity. So go out there, then go support your team. Thank you, Achutamaklo. Thank you, Nathan in the studio. Thank you, New Adams, who joined us on the phone all the way from Kumasi. This has been Football Made in Ghana. Until next time, I beg, take care of yourself. and bye-bye.
Shot the celebration there. They get to the box for another goal.